Hey everyone, today I'm going to be going over a video that I'd done some time ago that involves somewhat of a blended undercut and also some highlighting. Now let's start with the highlighting part first. I know a lot of you sometimes want to, get blonde hair, and what can you do? Well, you see the most important thing is I'm starting on a hair color that is already pretty much blonde. So the lighter your hair is naturally, the easier it is to achieve a lighter blonde color. If your hair is very dark, like a dark brown, black, and you try this, chances are your hair will become very, very orange, brassy, and it's not going to be a pleasant color. You then have to do something which is called maybe a double process, where you have to, lighten or AKA bleach your hair. Because that's the only thing that's going to really get your hair that light. And it may require putting the hair under heat. That's why I suggest a professional do it. But in this situation, I combed the lightener on, which is a bit more of an advanced technique, but it gets really, really great coverage. So this is me walking in to part of my facility here, and I have these heat lamps. You may have seen these if you're in a salon, where what this does is the heat helps speed up and process the lightning process. So it actually is going to make it a little bit quicker. So instead of waiting, an hour, this may take, 15, 20 minutes to lighten it. So the key important thing, obviously, when lightening hair is you want to make sure that you do not over process, over bleach, because you will damage your hair. It will break. It could snap off. It could be an absolute disaster. So what I'm doing here is I'm just feeling the texture, and I'm making sure that it's in good shape. So now I'm using, this is an older bottle of Tidal Wave. I'm using Tidal Wave, which is a great product for this. I also have updated my blow dryer, and I'm blow drying the hair. And what I'm really trying to do now, and you can use my vent brush for this. All these tools I have at shop.thesalonguy.com. And currently right now, I'm actually doing the Black Friday through Cyber Monday deal, 30% off. No code needed. Shop.thesalonguy.com. So what Tidal Wave did on its own was it gave me a lot of volume. And that's the key to this, is getting a lot of volume into the hair. And, you could see the haircut. It's disconnected, but it's also a bit blended as well, which means that I didn't do like a number 1 or a 0 guard and just go all the way up to the line of disconnection. I actually blended that in a bit, and then I created the disconnection. So it kind of is a bit of an illusion, as you could see. It's blended there on that one side, but the other side and the top parts are a bit disconnected. So you can have somewhat of a blended undercut. But here, as you can see, I faded it nicely throughout the bottom, throughout the sides and the back, and worked it into the top. You need to have that length on the top of your hair in order to get it to flow back. Now, fading this up, again, it really depends on you, but if you want to kind of camouflage it and somewhat blend it to at least on one side, then I highly suggest you get, the right haircut for it. Here's talc. This is an older version of talc, which has been updated. Talc is a great product for something like this. And it's not talc powder. I just named it talc. It's literally just hair powder. And what it's going to do, it's going to give you a lot of texture, and it's really going to bind those hairs together. So if you have finer hair, this is a miracle product for you, because it thickens the hair and it binds the hair together, and in instant fullness, as you can see. That's why I love this product so much. And I've gone through a couple of versions of it, but I think it works wonders. Then, depending on what you want to do with it, yes, you can go in and do a slick back with something stronger. You could use like power cream or a matte pomade. You could also use here like my locked hairspray, the matte finish hairspray, just to give it a little bit of control, some slight hold, and then you'll be kind of good to go. But really, the products depend on you. It depends on what kind of look you want. Do you want a more tame, slick back, closer to the head look? Then you could do that with a different product. If you want a lot of volume and building that kind of structure, then I would say, tidal wave. You can then use talc while it's dry, and then you can put it the locked hairspray once it's fully finished. Don't forget, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, shop.thesalonguy.com. No code needed. 30% off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.